Hey guys, welcome to yet another video, and I'm sure you must have seen the title and the thumbnail that you won't get a job in the UK. Well, in this video I'll be talking about the common reasons, the top few reasons based on a research. It is not my own research, but it is based on a research done in the UK, and why international graduates are basically not getting jobs. So this video will obviously be in two different parts. This is part one, wherein I will be talking about why international graduates are not getting jobs in the UK based on that research. Part two, I will upload it a few days later, and in that video I'll be talking about why you are not getting a job as a graduate in my experience, what how I got the job and what was my experience, why you are not getting a job. So without wasting time, let's jump in the video right away. So this video is particularly important for two kinds of people, two kinds of students: those who are already in the UK and are applying for jobs but are not getting any luck anywhere to get a job. By job I mean something which you can put down in your resume, and not a warehouse worker or a customer assistant or a care home job. Okay, so let's be very clear with that. So if you are a student in the UK, graduating recently, graduating soon, or graduated recently and are still not getting jobs, watch the video till the end, because herein I will be sharing some important points as to where you might be going wrong, and this could be helpful for you. Second kind of students are those who are seeing this video and who are in the other country, maybe somewhere else but not in UK, who are aspiring to come to UK in January intake or next September intake or furthermore. So this video is also very important for you guys, so that from day one you know that you are not doing those mistakes. So watch the video till the end, and I'm sure you will be taking away a few good points at least. So let's start with the first and foremost important point. I have graduated just recently in 3 months back, and I know I have completed masters in supply chain management, and I know what my course was. I know what the procedure, what all things I have been taught, and I can vouch for it that universities are not teaching you to get a job. They are teaching you the curriculum that is there, and in most of the degrees, not only supply chain management, they only talk about assessment. In not only one university but most of the universities, they talk about the assessments, and the education is hardly anything. So in the university they talk about research, they talk about methodologies, but they never talk about what are the skills and how will these skills help you to get a job. So this is, I think universities should do something about it, and this is very true that most of the universities don't talk about getting a job. They just talk about basics and assessments and how will you pass and how will you graduate. So this is one thing, and it has been, I'm just reading out directly now that why it is important is only 2% of the graduates basically are getting a job in their own field, in the field of their education. And there are certain things, like students are not using the employability services from the university. So they have, most graduates have no idea when they graduate as to how to search, apply and interview for job. Interview preparation is something which is not taught or not told about in any universities. And with 70% of the students in major universities are international, I think universities should do certain things, help the graduates to get job by preparing them for interview, by showing them how to apply for jobs, and by teaching not only research based or technical things, but also preparing them for job. So that is one point. Second thing is, job market is very competitive currently. So I'm sure you must have seen, and there are lots of open jobs, but the market is very competitive right now. Even the domestic, the local British people are struggling to find a good job. So it is, I can only imagine, that international students are not getting a job. So that is something with which time will heal. I think, job market will improve, and you need some extra skills so that you stand above the crowd. So this is another one point. And then the third point, which I've made a video also a couple of times in the past, that CVs are missing the mark. So most of the people, the CVs that they make is not up to the UK standards. It's not up to the mark, and it's basically not right CV. They don't have the right keywords. They don't have the right skills. They don't have the right professional summary. They don't have an active LinkedIn profile. So these are the things, small things, which are very basic, guys. If you are applying for a job, CV and LinkedIn profile are the two most important things currently. So make sure you know what a good CV is. See my previous videos about CV and LinkedIn profile and how to set a right LinkedIn profile. If you see those videos, you will be prepared for, a better LinkedIn profile and for the current job market. Because CVs, they are generally going via ATS, and if you don't have the right keywords as per the job requirements, your CV will directly be rejected. And then even if you proudly say, I applied for 50 jobs, I am applying for 30 jobs every day, it's not the quantity of the applications that matter, it's the quality is what that matters right now. So your CV, your cover letter has to be tailor-made for each job application. And even if you apply for 2-3 jobs every day, but thoroughly and properly, then I think it is good enough. So make sure you are ticking this point at least by seeing my channel. The videos are already there. Make sure you go through those videos. Then there is one more important thing. After your CV and LinkedIn profile is set, the next step is the interview. And I don't think any university is teaching or showing or preparing you for interview. So that is very important, how to talk in an interview, how to answer basic questions, and how to answer HR round questions, how to move forward from HR to technical round. So these are very commonly common questions they are asked. Where do you see yourself? And then from your past also, tell me a time where you worked in a busy environment. Tell me a time about you worked as a leader in a team. And these things, these are the small things that are basically asked in all the interviews that I have known. So make sure you have a proper mindset, you have prepared these questions, and you follow them with an anecdote, like an experience from your work or university or whatever. You have some small anecdotes to prove your point or say your point. Bullshitting is not going to lead you anywhere. So make sure you are thorough with whatever you are saying. So I think proper preparation for interview. I have not made any videos on interview preparations. I don't have enough experience basically for making a video for interview preps, but I'm sure, and I will find out some videos and I will attach below in the link in the description, that there are very good videos as to how tell me about yourself questions. Do you have any questions for the interviewers? So these are common questions which you can prepare, and I'm sure there are tons of videos. Make sure to check that out on YouTube. I don't have any on my channel, so sorry for that. Maybe in future I will make it. Then know yourself also is very important. It says here, you can't sell yourself if you don't know yourself. So one of the trickiest aspect of interview is they don't know who they are, the person basically. So you write something in your CV which you think looks good in your CV, but the person that is reading and the person that is interviewing you, they will feel that the person in CV and the person right in front of him is completely different. So don't bullshit in your interview or CV, and make sure you know whatever you are writing. So know yourself well, what you have written in your CV. Make sure they match, and make sure you are always confident in your interviews and your body language is positive, your attitude is positive. That is how you can sell yourself. Basically, interview is selling yourself to the company, that you are the right fit for the company basically. Now next, I think I have spoken to a lot of people, and this is something which most of the students miss. And those who have got the jobs, the graduates who have got the jobs, have this particular important thing. I have spoken about it in almost all the videos. I reply to all the comments and I tell that please have some work experience before coming here. So I think that is also a very key thing. Most of the students here don't have any work experience. International students basically, they come at the age of 22, 24, 25, and just fresh graduates in last year or last to last year without any work experience. And mind you guys, working in your uncle's or aunt's firm is not work experience. Working in your own business is not work experience. but a real work experience is something where you work in a company, be it in any sector, but some work experience is very, very, very important prior to coming to UK. More experience the better it is, because I'm sure some of you will comment that how many years of work experience is important. But I think at least 2 or 3 years of genuine work experience is very important, where you will learn skills, where you will learn teamwork and team culture and office environment, and there's so many things you will learn which you cannot learn from just sitting at home or in university. So having work experience prior to coming to UK is of paramount importance. Guys, keep that in mind, and please don't come to UK if you don't have any work experience. Otherwise you will end up struggling and you will start watching Deliveroo videos that how a student is making 20,000 pounds or whatever, 50,000 pounds as a delivery rider. If you want to work as a delivery rider or care home, stop watching the video right now, and I would request you can also unsubscribe from my channel. But if you aspire to be working in an office, or as per your education, if you are studying supply chain, you are working as a supply chain something, or accounts and finance, or any other course, if you aspire to work in your field, then work experience before coming to UK is very, very important. I cannot stress enough on this. Then with all the skills that you have nowadays, one most important skill is digital skill. So basic knowledge is not enough. Sometimes you need to have advanced knowledge if you are coming as a supply chain. For example, digital skills, I mean Outlook, using Microsoft Outlook properly, Teams, how to communicate, then digital marketing skills if your course is marketing or operations, then data analysis skill if your course is something like supply chain or similar. Accountants, if you are doing MSc accountants, then use of softwares like Sage, QuickBooks, Zero, some CRM, some ERP. It is very important, it is a must, and some working experience will always make there's no harm in knowing these softwares, additional softwares. So make sure you know at least some of these softwares based on your field. If you don't know what software to use or which software is commonly used in the UK in which field, comment below and I will tell you about what softwares you should know. Digital skills are very important in current market scenario, and these are the few 7-8 points that I have shared. I don't want to make this a very long video, otherwise it will be a problem and you might get bored. But from what I see in this article, I will attach the link of this article in the description for you to read through after this video. But few key takeaways are: make sure your CV is very good. Make sure your LinkedIn profile is active and good. Make sure you have prior work experience before coming to the UK. Make sure you know what to speak. Have mock-up interviews. If you want to do a mock-up interview with me, you are more than welcome. You can just comment below or DM me that you want to do a mock-up interview with me for getting a job. And if you want CV also, if you want me to check your CV or give feedback on your CV, feel free to comment below, or my email address. You can always email me your CV. I will give you a genuine feedback on my experience. And then having work experience, I already said. Digital skills, very important. Digital skills to know about your industry. Be updated with the softwares, and at least Microsoft package is required for any kind of jobs. Outlook, Teams, Excel, Word, PowerPoint. These are the 5 basic softwares which will help you get a job somewhere at least. If you are in accounts, I said few softwares. If you are supply chain, project management, or any other course, international business management, there are specific softwares that are widely used in the industry, and you must at least know the names and how they look. It's not so difficult. You can just go to Google and type in CRM softwares in UK and you will find a list of those. Make sure you're familiar with this, and I hope this video was helpful for all of you guys, and thank you for watching till the end. And stay tuned for part 2, wherein I will talk about my experience of why students are not getting jobs. I am still in the research phase. I have spoken to around 150, 160 students already, but I still need at least 200 students that can give me some feedback, and I can do data analysis based on that. So I think that video will be up maybe on Monday or maybe next week. So thank you for watching, and let's not waste your time. good luck, and I hope it was helpful to you, this video. And please like, share, subscribe, and comment below any queries with regards to this video if you have. And thank you and good luck for your journey. Cheers.